Hello, do you find that you can drive perfectly well when there's no one else around you on the roads, but as soon as other cars appear, you feel judged and threatened and you feel like you want to pull over and you've got this sudden need to escape? Well, in this video, I'm going to explain why that is and how you can fix it. My name's Paul and I've been a driving instructor in England for over 20 years, and I'm also a hypnotherapist specialising in driving anxiety. And many people have this thing where they come to me and say, oh no, I just feel like if the roads are busy, I feel terrible and I don't know why. Well, I'll tell you why. It's because it's highlighting any weaknesses in your psyche. In other words, you're feeling watched and judged by others. Now, I did talk about this more in my other video, but in this one, I'm going to look at it from a different angle. I want you to think back throughout your life to a time when you've been in the spotlight. Was there a time when you were in front of groups of people, maybe giving a speech, or maybe you were picked out at school? And I'll share a funny story with you now. There was a time when I was at school and we had to sing hymns. I can't even remember what they were, but we had to sing these hymns in assembly. And I was singing stupid words. Instead of singing like Jesus and all this, I was singing about sheep and giraffes. And one of the teachers said, everybody stop, stop, stop. There's a boy being very silly somewhere here. Who is singing silly words? And everyone pointed at me. And I was made to stand in front of the whole school and sing this silly version of my song. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that can give you a lifetime phobia of being watched. Now, it didn't for me. I didn't really care. I thought, well, at the time it was quite upsetting, but now looking back, it was quite funny. But you may well have a memory like that, and it doesn't always work like this, but it often can. There is one thing I won't say in particular, because I don't want to put ideas into your head as to what this could be. But when I work with people who have a fear of driving when there are people around them, there is one thing that always comes up. Write in the comments what you think it is and what your experiences are. What do you think this thing is? I wonder if anyone will get it, because if you're right, when you've had these times when you felt exposed, you felt like everyone's watching you, I wonder how many people are going to say this one. And just by doing that, you can all help each other to work out what it is. It doesn't always work like this, but sometimes you may well find that just by thinking of these past events, these old things, you might have a thought come up with some emotion attached to it. And you'll be surprised sometimes how you might get emotional and cry, and you might start to have thoughts. Like that story I told you, I didn't plan that, I'd forgotten about that. That just popped into my head as I started making this video. So maybe that has got some kind of thing to do with why I used to hate being in front of people, and how funny it is that now I'm on YouTube and I've been watched by millions of people. Isn't that strange? So that's just one way it can work. Check out this next video of mine on screen now, and I'm going to give you an excellent way you can fix this problem and others for free. If you do want to visit my website firstdrive.com, have a look on there for more details. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you again soon for more videos.